You're listening to a Weeby Geeks Network podcast.
The Dining at Disney podcast. The Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food? It brings folks together from all walks of life.
Your ultimate source for the wonderful world of dining at the Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resort.
If you are what you eat, then I only want to eat the good stuff.
Kristen and Bubba are your guides on this culinary adventure.
People are going to line up for miles around just to get a taste of my food.
Our food.
Join them as they discuss the latest food news, expert tips, recommendations, and trip planning advice as it relates to Disney dining.
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
From quick service to fine dining, you'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast. And now your hosts, Kristen and Bubba.
Welcome to another episode of the Dining at Disney podcast, your ultimate source for delicious discussion about dining at Disneyland and Disney World. I am your host, travel guru and foodie, Kristen, and with me is former cast member, restaurant guru, and future Club 33 member, Bubba. Hey, Bub.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm excelente. Doing great.
Excelente, nice.
Excelente. Mwah.
Well, we are doing something new starting with this episode. So we definitely want your feedback on this.
Yes.
But instead of doing a news segment and then doing our discussion, we're going to be splitting these up into two shorter shows. So we want to know if you like this format or not. So today, this episode, we're going to be doing all of our news that we have for you. So, Bubba, do you want to start off with the Disneyland news, or do you
Sure, I can start.
Okay.
No problem. Well, since it's being summer, we just had National Ice Cream Day, so Disneyland sent out a guide for your ice cream needs at the Disneyland Resort. So, I'm a big ice cream guy. I used to work for an ice cream shop, a local one here in Bakersfield that's very popular. And, I definitely love ice cream, especially at the resort, too. It hits the spot sometimes, whether it's soft serve or actual real ice cream or even yogurt. They always have something for you for your sweet tooth at the resort. So you can either enjoy any hand-scooped ice cream at the Gibson Girl Parlor at Disneyland or Clarabelle's inside Disney California, which they do have, real hand-scooped ice cream like mint and chip, vanilla, cookies and cream, mocha almond fudge, especially in a waffle cone. That's one of my favorites right there, is having it at a waffle cone. Or you can decide to do a soft serve ice cream, which you can choose either vanilla or chocolate in a cup or a cone at either the Cozy Cone Motel inside California Adventure or Paradise Pier Ice Cream Company in California Adventure also, which is along the pier. One of my other favorites is the custom ice cream bars that you can get at Clarabelle's in California Adventures, where you can customize your own ice cream bar using chocolate. You could put sprinkles on there. You could use nuts, whatever you want on your ice cream bar, you can custom make it yourself. And that's at Clarabelle's again in California Adventures. Another Clarabelle's opened inside Disneyland recently, which serves frozen yogurt, soft serve frozen yogurt, vanilla, chocolate, or swirl. You can choose a cone or a cup, add whatever toppings you like, and that's inside Toontown inside Disneyland. Or you can, if you want to go all out, you can do the Sundays over at Carnation Cafe in Disneyland, Golden Horseshoe inside Disneyland, Gibson Girl also in Disneyland. One of my favorites is Ghirardelli's Soda Fountain inside California Adventures. Yeah, you can choose any type of sundae you want, even cold beverages too, like shakes or a mocha freeze, anything you want inside Ghirardelli. Or once again, you can go to Clarabelle's and get another type of a hand scoop in there too. So one of the other favorites too at Disneyland is the Dole Whip. Unfortunately, there's only one Dole Whip station or one place inside the resort, and that's at Disneyland. I would hope they would build another one soon somewhere, either inside Disney California or somewhere near the hotel. I mean, just one is not enough, especially when you see the line and it's 45 minutes to an hour long. It's kind of frustrating, especially when you want a Dole Whip.
I am surprised that they don't have one over at where Trader Sam's is.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be a perfect spot to
The
put
quick
one.
service location next door, you would absolutely think that they would have Dole Whips. It has that complete theming to it. I don't understand why they don't.
And then all you have to do is just put 2-3 machines right there. You don't even have to set up, just cut out a window, and there you have Dole Whips right there. Even if you're not in the park, you know, you can go to downtown Disney and you can still get a Dole Whip because it's a favorite there. And I would like to get one every time I'm there. It's just sometimes the line is way too long. But hopefully Disney's listening. Maybe they'll think about, oh, why didn't we think of that? So, and then keeping with the ice creams too, you can also grab milkshakes over at Carnation Cafe in Disneyland and at Flo's V8 Cafe in California Adventures, which I do. I have the shakes there too. And then sometimes if for an extra charge, you can get premium plastic glass that says Flo's V8 Cafe on there too. I don't have one. I have a Gibson Girl one, but not the Flo's one. It's exactly the same. Kind of goes out like that. Pretty big size. So that's a great way to chill out during those hot days here in California. Luckily, it's been great down south in Anaheim. Not where I'm at. It's 100 degrees all week right now. So, oh yeah, that's good old Bakersfield heat. So enjoy all those ice cream choices there at the resort. So keeping with the sweet treats, we're going to go with some popcorn news. They have all new flavors. This goes for Disneyland and Disney World, where you can get some unique flavors that complement traditional flavors that the guests are going to love. So at Main Street Confectionery in the Magic Kingdom, they have, I guess they updated a couple things. They have vintage artwork that was designed for the 45th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom. And
I can't believe that's coming up already.
Yeah, I know, 45 years, Magic Kingdom. I would. When is that? In the next couple of years?
No, that's
Is it this year? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm thinking the 50th because we wanted to plan a 50th trip. Yeah, because 45.
Oh well, you can definitely plan a 50th trip.
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
No, I mean we were just talking about it when the 60th happened, how quickly this 50th was coming up at Disney World, and we're like, well, if we start saving, we might be able to go. So 45 years for the Magic Kingdom. That's still a long time. I can't believe you guys been open that long. So guests can
1971.
71. Wow. Guests can find traditional popcorn such as caramel, kettle corn, cheddar, confetti, and then the new popcorn flavors include sriracha kettle corn, Parmesan garlic, kettle corn with red Alice, I believe that's Alea salt, and truffles, churro, and maple bacon. Ooh, that's got me right there. So you can't go wrong with bacon on anything. So once again, those are at Disney World and Disneyland Resort. So I would say they would be on Main Street. Check in a couple places. I know the Emploria wouldn't have them at Disney World or Disneyland, and I'm not sure exactly where at Disney World, but there's popcorn everywhere at that place. So get it while it's fresh and hot. In Starbucks news, we have another Starbucks that just opened up inside downtown Disney. It opened up just a couple days ago, and it's located right next door to the Lego store. And you know what? It definitely needed it. When I went to the first one, I went opening day to the first Starbucks that opened inside downtown Disney, and it was amazing. But ever since then, it's been long lines for coffee. And so this one's definitely going to get rid of the traffic around, that area and bring it down towards where the movie theater and ESPN zone are. And once again, that's located right next door to the Lego building in downtown Disney. So we are going to go.
That's a lot of Starbucks.
Yeah, that is. That's the fourth Starbucks in the Disneyland Resort. They're all, within a quarter-mile radius, there's 4 of them. There's one inside Disneyland, one in Disney, California, and 2 in downtown Disney. And they're all packed still.
I'm surprised there's not one inside, like, Disneyland Hotel.
There is a coffee shop inside Disneyland Hotel right next door to Goofy's Kitchen.
Okay.
So and it's been there for a while too. Ever since I was in high school. I know I've been at that one, and so
Wow.
they don't really need that one there, but everybody loves Starbucks. You got to have Starbucks, and there's another rumor that the Starbucks might be getting alcohol in downtown Disney, not inside the parks, but in downtown Disney. There's no word on that yet when that's going to happen.
They do that at one of the is it one or both of them in our Disney Springs locations?
Okay.
So I could, that would be cool.
With alcohol and coffee, you can't go wrong.
I'll tell you, I was very disappointed. I had Starbucks today, and they had a special drink called the Grasshopper, and it was green tea frappuccino with a shot of espresso, chocolate chips, and peppermint. Okay.
Ooh,
I don't know if it's because they were busy or what the deal was, but I had some chunks of ice, which is the first time I've ever had chunks of ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then it tasted like there was no tea, coffee flavor, nothing at all. It tasted like they had taken water, ice, milk, and peppermint and put it together. And the drink was like 6 something. I'm like, I think I might need to email them and be like, you need a better recipe for this, because, and I get Starbucks when I'm at work, but it was, I was like, oh, no, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I
love Grasshopper too. I love the mint, the Grasshopper cookies are the Thin Mints from Girl Scouts. And then it's funny too, because I'm talking about Starbucks and I'm drinking out of my Starbucks cup right now.
Yeah, so I would tell them to make sure they put plenty of green tea in there, because, like I said, it really tasted very watery. And usually Frappuccinos aren't that way at all. But it was, it was not very good.
I'm so basic there. I just get a Frappuccino. That's all I want there is a Frappuccino. That's it. Nothing fancy or whatever.
Yeah.
My wife gets the chai tea or the caramel ones or stuff like that. But
I don't know, maybe she had, I mean, they were really busy and there's only 2 people working, so they were understaffed. So I'm thinking maybe
just rushed it out.
She just didn't have the right recipe or whatever. But I know he asked her, he was like, do you know how to make this?
Oh.
When he rang it in.
That's a bad sign right there.
I probably should have at that point been like, no, I'll just take a cup of coffee.
Yeah, just a cup of coffee. Yeah, when they say that, that's a bad sign. You know how to make this? Ugh. Especially at Starbucks, we got 50 million drinks there. And a hidden menu from what I read. They're
not cheap. They're not cheap either. So that's my disappointment, is if I'm spending that kind of money on a coffee, it needs to be good. And of course, I got it to go. So it's not like I could have easily been like, hey, this is terrible. I would have had to turn around and drive back. I'm like, no, I'm not. No.
Luckily, we haven't had any bad experience at any of the Starbucks around the resort. So I feel very blessed that hasn't happened yet. But we'll see next time we go. Keeping in downtown Disney news, there is rumors that Sprinkles Cupcakes will be located inside downtown Disney in the old Quicksilver building, which is right next door to the theater. There's the building closed, or the shop closed a couple of weeks ago, and a friend of mine, he has some good contacts with Disney, said that Sprinkles will be coming into that building. We don't know if it's an ATM or an actual shop. I believe there is a Sprinkles Cupcakes, or a couple of them around the LA area, but none located inside Anaheim or the Disneyland Resort. And I know you guys have your Sprinkle Cupcakes, and it's always busy from what I see. So
I have in a sense 2 Sprinkles Cupcakes, because I have the ones when I go to Disney, and where I live there is a Sprinkles Cupcake too.
Oh, see, I haven't had it yet, so I don't know what the big hoopla is about. But if
it's okay, it's not my favorite cupcake, but I mean, it was good. I got the triple cinnamon one. I like the frosting, but the cupcake itself, I found to be lacking in it was kind of dry, so it was lacking. It needed
needed moist,
some
needed to be
moisture
more
added to
moisture.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely try. Yeah, a buddy of mine said he's had it before, and it's like $28 for a cupcake. I'm like, it can't be that much, really. But he said he liked it.
It's not, but it's like $5-6 for a cupcake. So
Are they
yeah,
pretty
it's
good?
not.
Are
It's
they a
not a
pretty
cheap
good
cupcake.
size? Are they a pretty good size?
No, they're kind of like not like you're just plain basic cupcake, but
Yeah.
any kind of gourmet cupcake. It's
Okay.
that size of a cupcake.
All right. Well, let's see if it'll open the next couple of weeks. If it does, I'll definitely post it on my Twitter and post it for Dining at Disney. Now we are going to go to Frozen news. And as you know, the Frozen Live show did open at Hyperion Theater and California Adventures in May. But now Disney is offering a pre-show dining package. They're offering 3 different type of packages for you to enjoy. Lately, this show has been, the fast passes have been going like crazy. You have to show up an hour before the park opens just to try to get a fast pass for one of the shows. They started with 3 shows, but now they're finally up to 4 shows a day, luckily. So it's a little bit easier to get a fast pass. But if you believe you can't make it, you want to do one of these pre-packages, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, there's 3 levels. You have your $49 person package, which this includes a pre-show party inside stage 17, where you can enjoy shaved ice treats, a beverage station. You have a selection of beer, wine, and non-alcoholic beverages. You have a photo op with most likely Elsa and Anna, and of course Olaf. And if you haven't been inside stage 17, where they turned it into Arendelle, they have a nice little ice area where you could play in the snow, a little sled downhill type area. And it's pretty fun. They have a couple other, a troubadour band too that plays music, and it does snow inside there every now and then. Every couple of minutes it snows inside there. So you can enjoy stuff inside there. They have the original art designs that were used to create the Frozen Live show, and you get a special treat as snow. Like I said, the snow comes out and it invites you to summon a spell with Elsa's ice powers, which brings us snow while the kids can enjoy that. And this is $49 a person, and it does include a priority seating fast pass for you for the Frozen Live show. And it's an hour. You show up an hour and a half before the show at stage 17. You enjoy yourself inside the Arendelle Village, and then they escort you to watch the show. Now, if you are hungry too and you want to do the same packages, they offer a lunch and dinner package. For the lunch package, it's $99 for adults and $79 for children 3 to 9, and plus tax and gratuity. So before you can enjoy yourself, enjoy the festivities at Arendelle, just like how you did with the first package. But then after, you go watch the show, once again, priority seating. And then afterwards, you enjoy a 3-course meal at Carthay Circle. And, you get your starter, you have a duo of salad and soup, and then you choose from 4 main dishes, such as chilled red shrimp with coconut lime mousse, avocado, and mango vinaigrette. Or another choice is a grilled Angus tri-tip with Point Reyes blue cheese, risotto, spinach, and wild mushrooms. For the kids, it includes soup and salad, and a selection of Mickey check meals like mini tacos or soba noodle bowls. And afterwards, you can enjoy dessert, Olaf's Summer Dream Vacation dessert. And like I said, this is all after the show. After you watch the show during the lunchtime, you go eat after. Like I said, there's 4 different shows. So the first 2 shows, I believe, are the lunch that you can do, which is, once again, $99 for adults, $79 for children. Or if you want to do the VIP one, this one is definitely worth the money. If you have it, this is $299 a person, includes tax and gratuity. Yes, but it's the ultimate VIP experience. Once again, you get to enjoy everything in Arendelle before the show, and then you get escorted to the theater for the Frozen live show, priority seating. After the show, you can go backstage and you can get a glimpse of the show's costume designs and take photos on the stage, maybe even with some of the performers that did perform during the live show. You get pictures with. And then after that experience, you go to Carthay Circle and you enjoy a four-course prefix dinner. And they said it's going to be something to remember. So, like I said, if you're paying this money, they're going to definitely go out their way to show you a great time. And this is, once again, it's $299 a person, tax and gratuity. The first two you can book online or through the phone, but this VIP experience that's $299, you have to book by calling the Dining Disney hotline at 714-781-3463. And this is going to be something that's if your kids love Frozen, which I know they do because they sing it everywhere, everywhere. This is something for you to take them to go watch. Even if you don't do the VIP experience, the pre-show where you go into Arendelle, it's so much fun. We've been in there before, and kids will have a great time watching it. And you get to watch the Frozen live show, which everybody's been talking about. I hear it's great. It's not the Aladdin musical spectacular, great, but it's still a great show from what I've been hearing.
So are you going to see it the next time you're there?
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do next time I go. I have to do that. I have to ride the new Soarin'. I got to try all these different foods. And we're definitely going to go back before the 60th ends, which ends Labor Day weekend, I believe, the 60th anniversary celebration. And then they're going to go right back to, or not right back, but they're going to go start set up for Halloween, which starts September 9th. They announced at the Disneyland Resort. So I'll have more information on our next show for all the Halloween stuff.
Wow, that is a lot of Disneyland news.
Yeah, thank God too. We haven't had much news at Disneyland.
Well, and of course, I always have, almost always have a lot of news for Disney World. I mean, Disney Springs makes this to where, there's always something new. So, yeah, of course, I've got some news today. I'm going to start off with some holiday stuff first. And one of them is that you can celebrate Halloween this year at Disney's Hollywood Studios by doing Club Villain. They're going to do this on Friday and Saturday nights from September 2nd through October 29th, and then also on Halloween, October 31st. And your host for this event is going to be Dr. Facilier, and they're going to have performances, there's delicious food, cocktails, encounters with some of your favorite villains like Maleficent, Queen of Hearts, Cruella de Vil, and Evil Queen. There's going to be some complimentary drinks from the Potions Bar and culinary delights that are going to be New Orleans style, of course, where Dr. Facilier is from. And you can mingle with the villains and dance as well. These the Club Villains experience is going to be a hard ticket event, so you have to purchase a ticket for that. But there's going to be 2 of those being held, and it's going to be at 5:15 and then at 8:30. And you can book those by calling 407-WDW-DINE or booking those online. So that, again, is going to be October 2nd through the 29th and the 31st to celebrate Halloween at the studio. So that's something new because they don't normally do anything there. So that's going to give people a little something to do at studios. Well, moving on into the holiday following, you have over at Epcot the Candlelight Processional. And right now you can start booking those dinner packages. They are now on sale. There are 3 show times that takes place. It's at 5, 6:45, and 8:15. Some of the restaurants that you can enjoy as part of the lunch or dinner package option is going to be places like Akershus Royal Banquet, Garden Grill, Captain's Grill over at the Yacht Club. Options are being offered for Trattoria Al Forno, breakfast packages, which they will have some, because some of the restaurants do offer breakfast. And that's going to be $27 per person for adults, $14 per person for children ages 3 to 9. Lunch and dinner packages will start at $47 per person for adults and $20 per person for children ages 3 to 9. Again, like I said, that's the 27 and the 48. Those are your starting restaurant. That at that same time, there is holidays around the world, so you can see how all the various countries celebrate the holidays, whether it's Christmas or like with China, they have the Chinese New Year. So you get to see all that really cool stuff going on at Epcot during the holidays. And the Candlelight Processional does run November 25th through December 30th at Epcot. And the performances, the Candlelight Processional itself is included in the cost of your ticket. But if you're wanting to do a dining package, that's going to be the additional cost. So,
okay.
Let's see. On next to, now this is something we discussed, and your deal was a little bit better. You have the annual pass, popcorn bucket that you guys can get.
Yes.
Well, Disney World has decided to do something kind of similar to it.
Mm-hmm.
All guests, though, can be part of this. Each of the 4 theme parks has its own park-themed refillable popcorn bucket. And right now, through September 1st, you can refill the popcorn bucket for just $1.50 at any of the locations that sell freshly popped popcorn. So if you head to Magic Kingdom and you go to Maurice's Pop-A Machine and you get the popcorn bucket, then you can head over, say later that night, you're going to Epcot for dinner and you want to pick up some popcorn there to take back to the room to snack on later that night. You can fill it up there. Now, this is the questionable part. It says that it's supposed to be till the end of the day. However, some cast members have been filling it, a week later if you come back with the refillable bucket.
How would they mark off? How would they mark, like, do they write the day on the bucket or something like that?
I'm wondering if it's like they're supposed to check your receipt to see. So my thing is, it never hurts to ask. Never hurts to ask at all. The worst thing that happens is somebody tells you no. So I say, if you buy the bucket and you're there for a week and you're going to the park 2 days later and you want some popcorn, it doesn't hurt to take the bucket, try and get it refilled. The worst thing that somebody can say to you is, no, I'm sorry, it's for day of purchase only.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That's weird.
Like I said, it's always worth giving a try.
Yeah, yeah. What are they? What's the worst thing they could say is no. That's the worst thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It happens.
Now, do you have the sippers too, like we do over here?
No.
No.
We're not doing any sipper thing. We just get the bucket.
But you
and
do
ours
have
is for
refillable
anybody.
drinks.
It's not just for like annual pass holders.
Annual pass holders like ours. Okay. Ours is only lasting until Labor Day.
Yeah. I wish we had something like that going on for annual pass holders. It'd be nice to have some cool AP, perks like that.
They do baby us sometimes over here. So
we need some of that. We need some Disney love out east.
Some AP love.
Yes. Well, heading on over now to Disney Springs. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, Florida Kitchen, and Southern Shine has opened in Disney Springs, which I am very excited about. If you are not familiar with Chef Art Smith, he was personal chef for Oprah Winfrey, and he has spent many years in Florida. He grew up in North Florida. He attended Florida State, and Disney connection right here. He did the Disney College program at Disney World.
Oh, nice. I was in the college program too.
So he has that nice Disney tie-in, Florida upbringing. So he's bringing his favorite parts of Florida cuisine as well as Southern food to this restaurant. And then next, like part of this place is Southern Shine, which is the Shine Bar, and it's gonna have it's going to be all about Florida spirits. So you're going to have farm fresh herbs, house made elixirs used to enhance all of these little crafty cocktails that are going on there. I am disappointed that it opened after. What was that?
Sorry, that was something.
Ghost in the machine.
Yeah, that was very weird. I'm in an apartment, so fortunately, somebody upstairs that's either a tugboat is going away or a cruise line is departing. Sorry.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
But I was kind of bummed that this opened up after I had left, and I've got to wait some time because the menu sounds amazing. There's Art's Fabulous fried chicken. I almost said fried shrimp. Fried chicken, because I'm thinking next shrimp and grits, because that's one of my favorite dishes. Fried catfish, Mama's mac and cheese, shine cake. There's gluten-free and vegetarian items. But I'm like, oh, I want to be there.
Yeah, some of the pictures look amazing on here. That mac and cheese, oh, that looks so delicious.
I'm hungry. Just like, that's the bad thing about doing this show and not having had anything to eat yet, is it makes you so hungry. You're like, oh, I want to eat that. Oh, I really want to eat that.
Yeah, perfect for me because dinner time's about to hit too. So it gives me some ideas of what to do for dinner.
I'm past dinner time.
Yeah.
But they do take the Disney dining plan, and Tables in Wonderland members will be happy to hear that they do offer Tables in Wonderland discount. So for more information on that, you can check out our site. We do have hours and that kind of stuff on there as well. Another restaurant which has not opened up yet. I have actually two new restaurants that are coming. One is PizzeRizzo, which will be opening this fall in Disney's Hollywood Studios. For those of you that were Toy Story Pizza Planet fans, I'm sorry, but Rizzo, he's kicked out Buzz and his buddies and has said, this is my place now. And so you will now be able to enjoy more Muppets over there, as Rizzo the Rat will be operating this new pizza joint. We do know that it's going to be Italian-American style. You'll find hints of Rizzo and his family and friends who visit the restaurant throughout it. Inside, outside seating, as well as what they're calling a cheesy banquet room, as well as a special booth designed for Rizzo's celebrity guests being there. Nice. Which I'm thinking Miss Piggy, she's going to think that was designed for her. But it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be nice, though. I would prefer that. I mean, I do love Toy Story, but I would prefer, that theme over Toy Story. It looks so much. It'll be so much funner, in my opinion.
Well, I'm excited because they are, it's nice to have something else Muppets, but we're getting Toy Story Land. So
yeah, so you're gonna have a Pizza Planet in there. So don't worry.
Something else food related will be over there for those people. But I'm excited about this. We don't know what kind of service this is gonna be yet. Or anything about the menu items, whether it's going to be on the Disney dining plan, nothing. We just know that this fall, Rizzo is opening up his own pizza joint.
Nice.
Then the other new bit of information has to do with another restaurant coming to Disney Springs. Imagine that, guys. The Ravenous Pig, which is in Winter Park, Florida, will be opening what they're calling the Polite Pig, and it's going to feature wood-fired, smoked, and grilled items, innovative beverages, all drinks on tap, including a local brewed cast and larder beer. They'll have wine and cocktails. It's going to be 5,000 square feet, so it's going to be pretty big, open for lunch and dinner, and it'll be able to seat about 200 guests. So right now, that's about all we know. We don't know exactly what menu items are going to be on the menu, but that will be coming in spring 2017. So always more places coming to Disney Springs for me to eat at. It's just so dangerous. Then for the last bit of my Disney World news for today is that the 2016 Epcot Food and Wine Festival, all of the information is out there. Who is coming, when they're coming, what events, how much they are. You can book now all of the you can now book the culinary demonstrations, the wine and beverage seminars. They did replace the mixology seminars this year with a new event called Mix It, Make It, and Celebrate It. The culinary demonstrations and beverage seminars will stay at $15. However, the new mixology thing is going to be $49. So little pricier. There's plenty of special dining events. Those can now be booked. No cost events again. All of that information you're going to be able to find on Dining at Disney. And right now, I am working on getting the 2016 Food and Wine Festival Dining Guide out. It just takes a lot of editing of photos and updating all of that information and putting it into the book. So we'll have that coming. I'm hoping next week to be able to launch that. Or
all right. Yeah.
So very soon. That way you guys can start planning that stuff. But in it, you'll also find stuff for the food. Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, their Food and Wine Classic, which takes place in October, as well as Waldorf Astoria's Food and Wine Weekends, which take place Friday through Sunday during Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. And that is, both those places are easy to get to because they are within the gates of Walt Disney World. So
nice.
They'll be included in that guide as well for you. So, wow, that was a lot of news.
Yeah.
But I guess it's been a little while since we've done some news too, because we've had a lot of topics that we've discussed.
Yeah, now with summer about to end, all these events are starting to happen now. Food and Wine Festival for you. They're bringing some stuff over here. Especially, Disney Springs, it just sounds like they just keep adding and adding and adding stuff to it.
So much food.
Yeah.
So much.
That's amazing.
You could go to Disney at least every day for 2 weeks and not eat at the same restaurant.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that. Not here. You can probably knock out all the restaurants within 3 days.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Over here at Disney World or Disneyland, you can knock out everything in 3-4 days.
So that is all of our food news for Disney World and Disneyland for you. Yes. We do want to thank you so much for downloading the show. Again, we are part of the We Geeks network, so we can be found on iTunes, streamed on Stitcher, and watched on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe to our feeds. And don't forget to share with a friend. We do like that. Give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. We would love for you to do that. Tell us what you love about the show, what you would like more of. We like to hear that kind of stuff too.
Yes.
And for those of you that want to help keep us going by supporting us, you can shop our affiliate links for things like the Disney Store, Garden Grocer, Jelly Belly, or you can even pick up one of the ebooks. We do have the Epcot Dining Guide, and as I just mentioned, the Epcot Food and Wine Festival Guide will be released very soon. We're also on Patreon, where you can support the show by donating, and you'll get a little something in return. We would like to thank our very first sponsor. Did you know we had a sponsor already? We just got one.
Yes. Oh, well, no. I don't think I
Yes, we
did.
just got one. Yes, Rock the Street Wall Street, which is a organization based out of Nashville, Tennessee. They are our first sponsors, so we would like to thank them so much for that.
Thank you so much.
Bubba, tell everybody where they can find you.
You could find me social media on Twitter and Instagram, big_Bubba_B, both the same name. Find me, talk to me, tweet me, let me know what you guys think of the show. Let me know what you think of Disneyland, food, anything. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's just, let's have a social media talk. I like hearing about everybody's Disney adventures, whether it's Disneyland, Disney World, Shanghai Disney, wherever. Just, follow me. Give me a shout out too every now and then.
Well, and on our next episode, we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite entrees to share with family, friends, loved ones. So you won't want to miss that episode.
Yeah, so all you stingy people, this isn't your episode. I know, this is this is the sharing one. So a lot of people like to share.
They say sharing is caring.
Yes, I know. But when it comes to Disneyland food, sometimes you don't want to share certain items,
and that'll be a whole nother episode, right?
Exactly. Whole nother show.
Well, as far as Dining at Disney, you can find us at diningatdisney.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Periscope. That's Dining at Disney. It's The Dining I can't even talk. The Dining at Disney on YouTube. And as I mentioned earlier, we love to hear what you guys think, what you want to hear more of, and show ideas. So you can email us at podcast@diningatdisney.com. Thanks so much for listening, and bon appetit.